Hey there, amazing viewers. You won't believe the incredible news that's about to make this December truly special for millions of Americans. The Social Security Administration has just dropped a bombshell announcement that's going to change lives. We're talking about a massive triple SSI payment that could put up to $5,400, $3,000, and $1,500 in your pocket. Before we dive deep into these life-changing details, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on crucial updates about your benefits and financial news. Let me ask you this: have you been struggling to keep up with rising costs? Are you wondering how you'll manage your expenses this holiday season? Well, this breaking news might just be the answer to your prayers. The House has recently approved a groundbreaking measure that's set to provide substantial relief to eligible SSI recipients, and the best part? These payments are coming in just 4 days. Now, you might be wondering, how is this even possible? Well, let me break it down for you. The Social Security Administration has recognized the unprecedented challenges faced by beneficiaries due to inflation and increasing living costs. This triple payment structure is designed to provide immediate financial relief while ensuring long-term stability for those who need it most. But here's what makes this announcement even more special: it's not just a one-time thing. The SSA has carefully structured these payments to maximize their impact on recipients' lives. Let's talk about who qualifies for these payments. Are you currently receiving SSI benefits? Do you meet the income and resource limits set by the SSA? These are crucial questions because eligibility for these enhanced payments follows specific criteria. The good news is that if you're already an SSI recipient, you're likely already in the system and won't need to take any additional steps to receive these payments. However, it's essential to ensure your information is up to date with the Social Security Administration. The $5,400 payment component is particularly noteworthy. This substantial amount is designed to address the backlog of needed support for SSI recipients who have faced significant financial hardships during recent times. But what makes this different from regular SSI payments? The key difference lies in its supplementary nature. This is additional support on top of your regular benefits, specifically targeted to help during this challenging economic period. Moving on to the $3,000 portion of the payment, this amount has been calculated to provide medium-term support for recipients. Think about how this could help with housing costs, medical expenses, or other essential needs. Have you been putting off necessary purchases or medical procedures due to financial constraints? This payment could be the solution you've been waiting for. The $1,500 component completes this triple payment structure, offering additional flexibility for immediate needs. But here's something you need to know: the timing of these payments is crucial. With just 4 days until the distribution begins, it's essential to understand how and when you'll receive your funds. Will they come through direct deposit? Will they be staggered over several days? These are important details that we'll clarify. One question that many viewers have been asking is, how will this affect my other benefits? It's a valid concern, and I want to address it directly. The SSA has confirmed that these supplemental payments will not impact your regular SSI benefits or other government assistance programs. Isn't that a relief? You won't have to worry about losing other essential support while receiving these additional funds. Let's discuss the broader impact of this announcement. How will this affect the economy? Well, when millions of Americans receive these substantial payments, it creates a ripple effect throughout local communities. Small businesses benefit, local economies get a boost, and the overall financial health of communities improves. Have you thought about how you might use these funds to support both your needs and your local economy? The timing of these payments couldn't be better, with the holiday season approaching. Many families struggle during this time of year, trying to balance regular expenses with additional holiday costs. These payments could help ease that burden significantly. But remember, it's crucial to plan how you'll use these funds wisely. Have you considered creating a budget to maximize the impact of these payments? Another important aspect to consider is the long-term implications of this triple payment structure. The SSA has indicated that this could set a precedent for future support systems. What does this mean for the future of Social Security benefits? Could we see more supplemental payments like this in the coming years? These are questions that many policy experts are currently discussing. Let's talk about the application process, or rather, the lack thereof for most recipients. If you're already receiving SSI benefits, you're likely automatically enrolled to receive these payments. However, What if you're not currently an SSI recipient but think you might qualify? The process of applying for SSI benefits has been streamlined in recent years, making it more accessible than ever. Have you or someone you know been considering applying for SSI benefits? This might be the perfect time to take that step. Security and fraud prevention are also crucial aspects of this payment rollout. The SSA has implemented robust measures to ensure these payments reach their intended recipients safely. What steps can you take to protect yourself from potential scams related to these payments? Remember, the SSA will never call you asking for personal information or payment to receive these benefits. The impact on different age groups is another important consideration. How will these payments affect elderly recipients differently from younger disabled beneficiaries? The SSA has taken these varying needs into account in structuring the payment system. Are you aware of how these payments might specifically benefit your age group or situation? Financial planning experts have been weighing in on this announcement, offering advice on how to best utilize these funds. Should you use them for immediate expenses or try to save some for future needs? What about using part of the money to create an emergency fund? These are important considerations that each recipient will need to evaluate based on their personal circumstances. The role of technology in this payment distribution is worth noting. The SSA has upgraded its systems to handle this massive payment rollout efficiently. Have you set up direct deposit for your benefits? If not, now might be the perfect time to do so to ensure you receive your payments as quickly as possible. Community resources and support systems are also gearing up to assist beneficiaries during this period. Local Social Security offices, financial advisors, and community organizations are preparing to help people understand and maximize these benefits. Do you know where to find these resources in your community? Have you considered reaching out for guidance on managing these funds? Let's discuss the potential challenges that might arise during the payment distribution. While the SSA has planned this rollout carefully, it's important to be prepared for possible delays or technical issues. What should you do if you don't receive your payment on time? Who should you contact if there are problems with your payment? Having this information ready will help you navigate any potential obstacles smoothly. The environmental impact of this payment structure is also worth considering. With most payments being made electronically, this represents a more environmentally friendly approach compared to traditional paper checks. Have you thought about how digital payments not only make receiving benefits more convenient but also contribute to environmental sustainability? Another crucial aspect is the impact on dependent family members. How do these payments affect households with multiple SSI recipients? The SSA has considered family situations in structuring these payments, ensuring that households with multiple eligible members receive appropriate support. Are you aware of how these payments might affect your entire household? The international perspective on this payment structure is interesting. How does this compare to similar programs in other countries? Many nations are watching this initiative closely, as it could serve as a model for their own social security systems. What lessons can be learned from this approach to supporting vulnerable populations? Healthcare considerations are also tied to these payments. Many SSI recipients struggle with medical expenses. How could these additional funds help with healthcare costs? Have you considered setting aside some of these funds specifically for medical needs or health insurance premiums? The impact on housing stability is another crucial factor. With housing costs continuing to rise, these payments could help many recipients maintain stable housing situations. Have you thought about how these funds could help with rent, mortgage payments, or necessary home repairs? Housing security is fundamental to overall well-being, and these payments could play a crucial role in maintaining it. Let's also consider the educational opportunities these payments might provide. For younger SSI recipients or those with children, could these funds help with educational expenses? Whether it's vocational training, college courses, or educational supplies, investing in education can have long-term benefits. The role of advocacy groups in achieving this payment structure shouldn't be overlooked. Many organizations have worked tirelessly to highlight the needs of SSI recipients and push for increased support. Are you aware of the advocacy groups working in your area? Consider how their efforts have contributed to this positive development. Transportation needs are another area where these payments could provide significant help. Many SSI recipients struggle with transportation costs, whether for medical appointments, work, or daily activities. How could these funds help improve your mobility and access to necessary services? The psychological impact of financial security is also worth discussing. How does having access to these additional funds affect mental health and well-being? The stress relief that comes with financial stability can have significant positive effects on overall health and quality of life. Looking ahead, what does this payment structure mean for the future of Social Security benefits? Could this set a precedent for regular supplemental payments? How might this influence future policy decisions regarding Social Security and disability benefits? These are important questions to consider as we look to the future of social support systems. The role of state and local governments in supplementing these federal payments is another important aspect. Some states provide additional benefits to SSI recipients. Have you checked whether your state offers supplemental benefits that could further increase your support? Digital literacy and access to technology become increasingly important with these electronic payments. What resources are available to help recipients who might need assistance with digital banking or online account management? Many community organizations offer training and support in these areas. The impact on caregivers and family support systems is significant. How do these payments affect those who care for SSI recipients? The additional funds could help ease the financial burden on family caregivers and improve the quality of care available to recipients. Emergency preparedness is another area where these funds could be crucial. Having additional financial resources can help recipients better prepare for unexpected situations or natural disasters. Have you considered setting aside some of these funds for emergency preparations? The role of financial institutions in this payment distribution is crucial. Banks and credit unions are preparing to handle these large deposits efficiently. Have you checked with your financial institution about any special services or support they offer for managing these payments? Consumer protection is vital during this period. What steps are being taken to protect recipients from predatory practices or scams? Understanding your rights and the resources available to protect your interests is crucial during this time. The impact on local businesses and services is worth considering. How will this influx of funds affect local economies? Many businesses may see increased activity as recipients use these funds for necessary purchases and services. Finally, let's talk about the importance of community support and information sharing. How can we help ensure that all eligible recipients are aware of these payments and know how to access them? Community networks and support systems play a crucial role in spreading awareness and providing assistance. Remember, these payments represent a significant opportunity for financial stability and improvement in quality of life. How will you make the most of this opportunity? What steps can you take to ensure these funds have the most positive impact on your life and the lives of those around you? As we wrap up this detailed discussion, I want to remind you again to subscribe to our channel for more updates on these payments and other important financial news. Your financial well-being matters, and we're here to keep you informed every step of the way. Have you hit that subscribe button yet? Don't forget to share this information with others who might benefit from it. Together, we can ensure that everyone who's eligible for these payments is aware and prepared to receive them. Stay tuned for more updates as we continue to monitor this developing story. The next few days will be crucial as these payments begin to roll out. We'll be here to provide you with the latest information and answer your questions as they arise. Thank you for staying informed and being part of our community.